Okay, we're back now looking at the second part of our Facebook header builder. As we saw in the last video, we were creating this top half, as we can see here. This video we're going to look at how to build out this menu and put in this little interaction in the bottom so that whenever we click on something, we've got the color and we know exactly where we are with the menu itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in to this bar, which I've renamed top menu. We're going to make it a little bit smaller than what it is right now. So again, I'm going to drop it down to about 10. And then the height itself within there, I'm going to put in at probably 4, I would think. So we get this size here, maybe a little bit higher, maybe we'll make it 5. So again, it's coming in at this size, and what we want to do is put a menu in here. As we can see, that's essentially what this is. It's a simple menu. So we're just going to pop that in now in the layout. So we're going to add a container, and to that container we're going to add a navigation inline, which is here. And then we're going to go into that specifically. Okay. So firstly what we're going to do is we're going to set up the menu that's actually there. And what we're going to do is put in this top menu that I've already created. You can see it here, page activity and insights, and that's been put in that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to be playing with Flexbox quite a lot in this. I'm going to set the self flex to fill space equally, and we can see that it's broken down and filled out the space of this particular container as equally as possible, but obviously we may wish this container to be larger so that it fills up the majority here. So I'm going to click in to the I think this is the bar. We go back and we click into the container itself. I'm going to want to make some changes to the self flex, so I'm going to put that in as fill space equally as well, and you'll see now that my entire menu completely fills out the space of the container, and my container itself fills out the space of the box. So now that we've changed those, this font size really isn't big enough, so we're going to go into the menu itself. How I did that was click on the menu, you can see it navigation inline, or else you can go to navigation inline here and click on the search and it will bring this up, and this is your full menu back again where we chose the menu and set this up. Base font size, I want it to be a little bit bigger than that, and we'll try with some. Okay, so what we're left with now that we've got the Flexbox set up and we've got the menu set up, the way the menu works is when we roll over page, you can see it goes in as black, which is perfectly fine because that's exactly what it does on Facebook. So there's no real need to change there. What we do need to change though is, as we've seen below page, we can see that there's a blue line below it, and that's how we create that through particles within the header builder itself. How to do that is we want to open up the particles editor within interactive. So what we'll do is go to top links, and then we'll select interactive here, and it'll bring us across to here, and we'll open up one of the particles. So what I tend to do is if I have two, this one is for the side and generally is here, and this one is always for below. Now you can't see anything happening just now, but what we're going to do is fix this. So what we want the location to be is at the bottom, because we can see from here that the bottom is where it comes in. We want it to stay inside the menu itself. We don't want it to be outside of it. We want it to stay, because as you can see, it doesn't go out, it goes in. And then we leave the scale as it is, and the transform starts from the bottom right, so it will come in from the bottom right hand side. Then here's where we actually do the particle. The width remains 100 at percent, as you can see, and then here what I'll do is change this to probably around 10, and hopefully you won't be able to see it right away, but once this is changed, we're then going to change the color to the Facebook color. So now that we've changed it to the Facebook color, what you should see is when we roll over it, there we go, and there's the coming up below. And if we roll over here and we roll over here, you'll see that coming right across the board.